Hello, welcome to Crochet with Nonna and Rosanna. I'm Rosanna, and today is WIP weekend number 111. It's June 7th at 2024. Normally, I make my videos first thing in the morning, after my husband's left or just before my husband's left. But today I had to take my mother-in-law to the hospital. She had to have some tests done on her lungs and her chest. And we thought we were just going in for simple x-rays, in and out within an hour. Left the house at 10 and it is now 4:24. It was an all-day thing. They did some nuclear stuff, her breathing in and her lungs and everything because she gets winded very easily. So that took all day. I'm exhausted. Um, Taking apart the wheelchair, lifting it into the car, taking it out of the car, and like at the hospital, and then back at the nursing at the senior center. I'm exhausted, so I'm not cooking dinner tonight. My husband couldn't go because he was golfing. It's something the guys do every year. They've been doing it for 20 years. So I said, "You go, I'll do it." But it's hard work taking the wheelchair apart and putting it back together, lifting her out of the car and putting her in. But I'm going to relax tonight and do nothing. I hope you had a great week. I had a fairly good week, actually. Monday, I was back at my mother-in-law's house cleaning and getting rid of things to either donate or put in the dump. And then my son-in-law came over. He's going to start doing some reselling. So he went down. My in-laws had a beautiful bar downstairs. It was built in the 70s, but it was still beautiful, and couches and all the paraphernalia around the bar and everything. So we had said to my son-in-law, go down, look at whatever you want, take, because it's probably going to end up either donating or trash. So he got a few boxes and he found a 7-foot Santa, and it was made out of like plywood, and it's beautifully painted, and Paige is going to love it at Christmas time. So he took that for himself, but he got a few items. I think he loaded maybe 6 or 7 big boxes into his truck. So I'm happy he got to do that. Mine as well. And so I spent the day there cleaning and going through everything. My husband has to go through all the papers. I don't want to take responsibility for that. But looks like the house is sold, so we're very happy. It sold before it even went on the market, basically. We put it up for coming soon, and someone went through it. We didn't even know. And a realtor brought her client through, and basically almost offered what was listed for. So I now call my mother-in-law a millionairess because her house sold for over $1 million. But by the time everything comes out, uh, it's so funny because she's in a senior's home, which is one of the nicest senior homes in our area. So it's quite a bit of money. So she has lots of money. She's got enough to last till she's over 100. So we're really pleased with that. And then the next 2 days, like we had last week and weekend, we had done some cleaning and moving and getting rid of junk. I could barely walk. So on Tuesday and Wednesday, I just relaxed. I actually fell asleep yesterday watching the baseball game. I was just so tired. And I played ball and we won again. So that's good. So I think we're, like, 50-50. We've won half the games and lost half the games, but we're having so much fun. And we did not get rained on last night, so that was nice because every game we've played so far, we've been rained on a little bit. So that was Thursday night, and tomorrow is our last Saturday game. We to get all our games, and we have to do a few Saturdays before school gets out. Here in Southern Ontario, school gets out at the end of June. Like I think July 1st is they're starting their vacations. So one more Saturday game, and my stepfather actually came and watched last night's game, and he's come twice now, and we've won both times. So I told him he's our lucky charm, and he's got to keep coming back and watching us. So that's what we did yesterday after me falling asleep and watching the Blue Jays play, and they won. The Blue Jays did. So it's been very busy at the beginning of the week, very busy at the end of the week, and in the middle I kind of relaxed and did absolutely nothing. I got some of my crafts done, which I'm really excited for. And let's start with our WIPs. So I have a sock WIP, and I'm using Peyton's Croy sock, and the color's turning up really, really good. This color is Mexicala Stripes. And these socks are going to be for Paige, and I cast it on right away because I was mentioning to some people that my hands were getting really sore and I was getting carpal tunnel, and they said it's because it could be the 9-inch circular needles. So I just started. I've got 2 rounds of the cuff done, and I'm going to be doing it on magic loop. I find it a little fiddly, but I think once I get going in just the circular rounds, it should be fine. So I'm hoping that my hands don't get as sore. Oh, something just popped up on my computer. Sorry about that. I'm hoping my hands don't get sore and carpal tunnel using the magic loop because there's a longer needle to hold on to. So that's my first WIP, and I'm really looking forward to making these Mexicala striped socks for Paige. And I am using the Crazy Sock Lady simple, no, vanilla sock on magic loop. So hopefully you'll be able to see a little bit more next week, but I did cast on the first 2 rows. So that's my first WIP. And I have a box that I put my arts and crafts in, and I found a diamond painting that I had started but never finished. So I'll show you the first 2. They are sun catchers that you hang up in the window. So these were the first 2. And the sparkling's not showing up. It's a cloudy day. So these were the first 2. And I'm working on the moon right now. So that's one side. I've just got a few diamonds put in there. And the other side, I've completed that one. So I'm working on that. And I'm just going to reach over and grab. I'm not prepared. I'm exhausted. I thought I got to get this done because I don't have time tomorrow morning because we play at, I think, 10:45. So I have to be at the ballpark by 9-ish. I think, no, maybe 10-ish. But let me see if I can grab these. So it's got, sorry for the crinkling there. It's got some beautiful chains. If I can get this open, I can show you just what, come on. There we go. Oh, they're all in little pieces. Here we go. So, like, there's beautiful colored chains to hang at the bottom, and then chains to hang at the top. So you just hang them in your windows and hopefully it catches the sun if we ever get sun around here. And I'll just leave those here for now, put them back in the box. So that's my diamond painting that I've been working on. And I am working on a new paint by number because I did get the other one done. Let me get this crinkling out of here. And I got this one at Michael's, and I used a 40% coupon. And it's just a whole bunch of butterflies. I've got some of the middle. None of them are completed. I just went with the colors. So simple little butterflies. And I know Paige loves butterflies, so she can hang this up in her bedroom. And when she's done with it, she's done with it. So that's what I've been working on my paint by numbers. And what else have I got? So I have been working on the Bird Mal by Judy's Bird Mal every month. And I would have finished it, but I ran out of yarn. I am trying not to buy yarn, not because I don't want to, and not because I've put myself on any kind of yarn diet. I just can't fit any more yarn in my room upstairs, and it's all piled on the bed now, and all my shelves I'll have to go through. They're almost all full. So this is the bird here. And let me see. And this is the blanket I've been working on it. And I've got it upside down. Sorry about that. So I'm just doing a V-stitch cluster and just a space between each V cluster. So that's what I got, but it is 6 inches short, so I'm going to have to I ran out of this blue, and let me see, where is it? Like I said, I'm not very organized today. I'm so sorry. This color that I ran out of is called Arctic, and it's the old Craft Smart. So the old Craft Smart, and which is this color here. I ran out of that. It was very thick for some reason, but I still have this much of the lighter blue of Craft Smart, and it's called Ice Blue. So I'm going to try and do some kind of border with ice blue. And in the picture here, I believe it's black on the bird's neck here. I can't see the picture. I'll add it in afterwards. But I thought I would put navy blue. It's almost black, so I think it matches up the bird pretty well. And I still have lots of navy blue, so I can't believe I have this much left over in one color and completely finished the other one. So this was so much thicker, and obviously I didn't get the 354 yards that it says on the tag. So I am going to have to try and figure out some kind of border, like a 3-inch border here. I am with just the two colors, the light blue and the navy blue, and make it 6 inches, 3 inches on the top, and then 3 inches on the bottom. But I love the way this turned out. I really wish I didn't run out, but I love the colors are turning out perfect. It's always a little lighter on camera, but the colors are perfect. So I really like the way this turned out, and I got this done this week. So just while I was watching the ball game on TV a couple times. So that's my first WIP I'm working on. So I'll just have to figure out some kind of border, and then I'll probably just do single crochets along the edges. So just border the top and the bottom of that. And the movie marquee, like I said, I can't buy any yarn. And here is the movie marquee right there. I can't remember the movie. I don't have it in front of me. But my mother-in-law wanted now that she's got the wheelchair, she wanted a wheelchair lapgan. And I said, oh, what colors do you want? And I'll pick you one that I have. And she goes, I really would like black. And I said, no, you really wouldn't like black. I said, it will attract every fuzz, every crumb that you drop on you, it will show. So she's Scottish. So I started this. I'm going to do the black and the continuous join. So I started with the white, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to alternate this white. I'll do one white, and then I'll have black in the middle of the next one with the red and then the black border. So that way it's not too much white, just in case she spills. But with black, I know, when you're in the wheelchair and if you're having something, it always falls down the front of her. So I don't want it looking shabby on her. So I think this will work out really well. And I believe it's just 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds. No, how many rounds? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rounds, and then the black join as you go method. So I just stopped there. But I am using the black, which I couldn't get the middle of. And like I said, I'm using all my yarns from upstairs. I don't have any of that green color, but I'm making this for my mother-in-law, so I hope it's okay for the movie marquee. I've picked out most of the colors except for the beautiful green. So I am using Impeccable in black, and I have Craft Smart in, I believe it's bright red. And then I have a Red Heart Super Saver in bright white. I think it's just white. Yeah, just white. But I call it bright white. So I'm going to be working on that this week and trying to figure out a border. I found some yarn for my book cover inspiration, and I'm not sure if I completely love it or not. I'm really busy this month, so I'm doing all granny squares because in the summer we spend a lot of time outside, and it's so much easier to do granny squares outside, and then just in one evening I can join it together. So I got that started also, and I think that's it for my WIPs. So let's move on to our finished items. And I got to get one, just a moment. And I'm back. Um, I have 3 finished items. And the first one is my paint by number. And I love this paint by number. I am definitely going to be putting it in my backyard this summer. The colors are spectacular. The black background is just beautiful. And I love the way it turned out. So I'll definitely be framing this one and putting it in my backyard. And I can't wait to do the other watercolor, but I started on the butterflies because I promised Paige that I would do the butterflies for her first. So yeah, I really like the way this turned out. The colors are just great. So that's my first finished item. My second finished item is I'm happy to say that I made it before the 10th. It's my son-in-law's birthday on the 10th, and I finished his socks. The second sock, the toe turned out so much better, but I'm learning, and I hope they're comfortable for him. I said if he likes them, then I will make him a few more pair because he loves wool socks. So I'm so pleased to have this finally finished. I started this. I put it somewhere. When did I start these? I started these mid-March, and I finished them yesterday, June 6th. So I'm very happy. They take me quite a while, but my next one are for Paige, and the diameter is smaller. I'm going to do the small size for Paige, and she's got a much smaller foot than her dad, so they should go a little bit. Hopefully, I'll have them done by September. Let's put it that way. That way she'll have a pair for the winter time. So I'm really happy to have these off the needle and finished. And I really like the way it turned out. It was also Peyton's Croy sock. I can't remember the colorway though. You think after so many months I would know it, but I don't. So that was another finished item. And then my only other finished item is my album Theory 101. And I'll put the picture up here. I believe it's a Frank Sinatra album, but I'm not sure what it's called. And the colors are great. So that's what I did for the orange is a bright, bright pumpkin orange, and it's not showing up. It's showing up really faded. It's amazing how some colors, oh, there you go. It's still bright. But that's the square that I made. And the next album came up. I'll pop it up here. It's Michael Jackson, but I got it late last night, and or just before baseball, and I wasn't gonna try and make it this morning because I had to get ready to go out and do things with my mother-in-law. So that's my square that I finished for the album, and I probably have enough to make another blanket. I will see. I put them all in a square in a bag, and I have not looked actually. I've been so busy the last few days that I haven't even looked to see if Repeat Crafter Me has put out her new square for June for Under the Sea. But as soon as that comes out, I will make my square and my applique for that. I do want to share a picture. This was from Gail S. She sent in her picture. It was a little late. I had already made the video and uploaded it to YouTube. And once it's uploaded, I don't know how to pull it out and edit it. So it was up there. But I wanted to share. So here's the book from last month, May's book cover, Out of Nowhere. I'm going by memory here. And she made the Peppy Rectangle blanket. And it was by Crochet Me Lovely, and I love that. She's got a great channel, Crochet Me Lovely, and beautiful granny squares and great tips on how to finish your items off really well. And I thought I had a busy life. No, she's been so busy, and never feel pressured to do the book cover inspiration if you don't have time. If you do, that's wonderful. But she had her grandkids there for a while, and then this month she's going to have her grandkids for a week or two, and then she's got Bible camp, and she's the head counselor there. So she's going to have a really, really busy summer, it sounds like. So enjoy your grandkids, enjoy Bible camp, and have a wonderful summer, Gail, because these are memories you'll never, ever forget. I love spending time with my grandchildren. It's so much fun, and I would never want to take away from that. So thank you for sharing. I wanted to put it up. And let me look. I'm going to go back. I have not heard from, I'm looking for her name. I will list the name below because I can't remember, but I haven't heard for the submission of our book cover inspiration for June. I haven't heard from you yet. If you'd like to receive a couple stitch markers from me, email me with your address and I will send them off as soon as you get them. And I was very, very late sending out last month's, and it's all my fault. Like I remember to do something and then I go do something else and completely forget about it. But that they are mailed out, the ones from April. So on that note, I think I am done. I am going to go sit in my lazy boy and put my feet up. I am back one more time. I can't believe I forgot. I finished Paige's sweater, and she would be so disappointed when she watched the video if I didn't share it with you. So I'm going to move over so I can put a few pictures up here of Paige. She, as soon as she saw it, she just loved it, and she actually has a matching blanket. So she's wearing the sweater and just loving it, and it worked up really, really quickly. It's MJ off the hook. Top down sweater. I will link it in the links below. And she's so thrilled with it. And she wants to know if I can make one for her mommy matching. I said, well, I don't think those colors would work really well for your mommy, but maybe I could make some in a different color. And so I'm going to have Amanda, maybe tomorrow if we have time, go through some of the yarn upstairs and pick out the yarns that she wants her sweater in. Very, very easy pattern to follow. I went with her second choice in the sleeves and basically decreasing every second round all the way down the sleeve. And I think I made Paige's sleeves a little too long, but I know yarn's going to stretch, the sweater's going to stretch on her, and I'm really pleased how it turned out. So those were the pictures that I got to the next day, and I'm so happy that she enjoyed the sweater. So I hope you have a wonderful WIP weekend, and I will see you soon. I'm trying to think when the 15th is. I'll probably see you next weekend for another WIP weekend before I have my mid-month book cover inspiration out. So have a wonderful week. Get your WIPs done, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.